what we do. Four corners.
I didn't expect to be this big, this dramatic. You know, I knew it was gonna be crazy, but not this crazy. And I felt like a LeBron James or like a Kobe Bryant, one of those type of guys. You know, like if they was like a free agent, you know, it was like the same way.
Y'all know what it is and who it is. What? Y'all know what it is and who it is. Come on. Y'all know what it is and who it is. It's your boy Fight Night X Four Corners Boxing, and y'all know that the hottest free agent in boxing just signed the deal. Y'all know that boy from Brooklyn, Puerto Rico's own Edgar E.B., the chosen one, Berlanga, is now with Matchroom Boxing, the Zone. They about to bring us some heat to New York City and hopefully across the globe like they do, right? Let's take it to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Just my wishes. Let me talk about it, man. 20-0. Edgar Berlanga, 20-0. 16 knockouts. Those were 16 first-round knockouts. He was making noise. Everybody was loving it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in tune. They were like, yeah, he's the one. And then things slowed up. His last 4 fights have gone the distance. He hasn't been impressive. A lot of the wave has washed away. You know what I'm saying? But Edgar Berlanga's still here. But Edgar Berlanga's still undefeated. But the chosen one is only 25 years old. And he sells tickets. He has a following. He has built his name up to a star in the sport of boxing. A name that many wish that they had right now, who have better records, who have fought better competition, who have been on bigger stages. Copy, heard you, everybody. Let's give him a round of applause. You do what you got to do in this sport of boxing, and what's presented to you, if you accept, you do what you do. Keep winning. Keep fighting. Can't knock Edgar Berlanga. He's doing his thing. He's been doing his thing. He's selling out the Hulu Theater. He's packing houses out in Florida. I was down there when he fought Nicholson, Diamond Nicholson. Remember that fight, guys? That was the first time he went the distance. But he was still a boxer puncher. He was still punching, and he dropped Nicholson like 3 times in that fight, 4 times. Then Edgar started boxing a little bit too much. For me, personally. He started boxing a little too much. I don't know. Sometimes might get caught up in the, what the critics got to say. Me being one of them. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens when you put somebody real in front of him that pushes him and takes him the distance. Well, he's been the distance, guys. We know he can go 10 rounds. We know he can go 12 rounds. But EB, I don't know. I guess he got caught up trying to show the people that he can box. That he's not just a banger. That he's not just a power shot hitter. Me, personally, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Edgar. Don't prove nothing to nobody. You ain't got nothing to prove to. You got to take care of you. You got to prove to you. You got to handle your business. Keep knocking these dudes out. Keep banging on them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Whatever you need to do it.
If the dude ain't pushing you to that limit, man, listen, pack him up. Duff him out. Drop him 4 or 5 times, even if he lasts all night with you in the ring. Like that Diamond Nicholson fight in Florida. I was down there. The house was packed. The main event was Navarrete and Pitufo Diaz. Half the building bounced once EB got the victory. You know what I'm saying? They was out with him. State to state. Las Vegas. He had he fought on the undercard of Wilder Fury 3. He got dropped that night, came back, still won a decision. Bicep injury. Got himself back in motion, came back and headlined twice in New York. Decisions that nobody was really happy with. Oh no, that they robbed forgot the dude's name, man. Forgot both of their names, man. Angulo and Anyway, Angulo and Steve Wilson, some shit like that, was there both nights. Edgar's the star of the show. Edgar did enough to win. Edgar remains undefeated. Top Rank Boxing said they didn't think that he was ready for the level that he's asking for. Well, ties have been cut. Here comes Matchroom Boxing. Here comes Eddie Hearn.
Floyd Mayweather called my phone. I was like, oh, like I was happy. I was like, damn, I got the GOAT calling my phone for the first phone call, and then, next day, you had Oscar De La Hoya reaching out, you had Al Heyman, then you had Eddie. And then we had a meeting with Eddie, man, and I just felt like, with Eddie, he gave us everything we wanted.
EB, come here. We about to make some moves. Great move. Great move signing with Matchroom Boxing. I was hoping that he would have went with Golden Boy, but he signed a Matchroom. If anybody can bring a fight to Puerto Rico with a star fighter, it's Matchroom in the zone. Amanda Serrano is the #1 Puerto Rican fighter. Male, female, hands down, I don't care what you got to say.
No, you're right.
We got a lot of rising stars coming up, and I hope that they keep it up. Matchroom Boxing has just picked up quite a few bodies. New Yorkers, Pennsylvania Ricans, and Puerto Ricans from the island, yes. Watch out. Bodies, habla con Eddie. Bring some big-time boxing back to the island of Puerto Rico. Edgar Berlanga could do that. Me, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they coming to Madison Square Garden, Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. I'm thinking they're going to smash the house. EB going to have to smash the house. Knockout. I don't care who it is, neither. Because guess what? They're going to judge it. They're going to either love it or they can hate it. You can love it or hate it. They're going to judge it either way.
Don't be hating.
Knockout win. Oh, he beating up another bum. Oh, he just beating up soft ninjas. Copy, heard you. He's winning. Because if you lose to those bums, those soft-ass ninjas, I call them C-class fighters. Then that makes you even worse. You know what I'm saying? Then it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Got to shout out Triple G because I was never a Triple G fan, right? I felt like he beat a lot of C-class fighters, and then when the opposition finally stepped up, you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? He had to fight for his life against the Danny Jacobs, against the Canelo Alvarez's, against the Sergey Devinchenkos. Yeah, he had to fight for his life. But he's going to wash up C and B fighters. Yeah. Do what you got to do. Berlanga, he got the hype behind him. He got the people behind him. He got his country behind him. He got hip-hop behind him. He got the fashion world behind him. He's young, he's fly, he's hungry, and he's on Matchroom Boxing now. Madison Square Garden, I think, is where they're going in June. And if he's successful, bring him to Puerto Rico and let's get a summer fight in Puerto Rico, man. Bring him to Puerto Rico, go to the Choliseo and load it up. I promise you it's going to sell out.
Puerto Rico.
He wants Canelo Alvarez. That's why he's over there at the zone. He brings paper. He generates. Canelo Alvarez, country on country, Puerto Rico, Mexico, biggest rivalry in boxing history. I don't need to explain to those that know. But Berlanga's going to have to work for it. For those that's like, oh my goodness, Lord, Canelo's going to pick him, cherry pick him, whatever. Eddie's not just going to give him that. It's not just going to give him that. He's going to have to earn it. So I say you fight at the Garden in June. I say you bring back a fight to Puerto Rico again in 2023. And let's get Jaime Munguia. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on with Jaime Munguia, man. Let's get it on with Jaime Munguia. Let's go. Let's go. That's the fight that I see. That's the fight that I want for Edgar Berlanga over there. You know what I'm saying? Call up Oscar. You know Oscar's down for it. Oscar's trying to get Munguia the Golovkin fight right now. Good fight to make. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. What y'all say about Munguia? His record is blown up. He ain't beat nobody, fighting a bunch of dodos. The man got to get paid, bro. Demetrius Andrade was over there. He couldn't get himself a big fight, but he fought a bunch of C-class fighters, B-class fighters that y'all say, you got to get paid. The check still got to clear. You know what I'm saying? And when you bringing in revenue like Edgar Berlanga, when you got the camera snapping, you hear me? When you got hip-hop up in the building, when you got other sports, football players, basketball players coming through to your fights, that brings attention, that brings revenue, that brings the money. Edgar Berlanga brings in the money. I don't care if y'all like it, y'all can hate it or love it. The underdogs on top, and we gonna shine, baby, until this shit stop. And it ain't stopping no time soon. It's about to restart right about now, this June, Madison Square Garden. I know Edgar and Eddie are gonna do the Garden on Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. Eddie is killing them, you know what I'm saying? With the Puerto Ricans in New York as well. You know what I'm saying? Bob Brown does this thing at the Garden. We know PBC got Brooklyn on Smash, but Eddie has been making a big splash. I'm telling you, he just had Serrano to start off the year over here just a few weeks ago. Her and Erica Cruz put on a banger, and he had quite a few bodies on that card. That Rivera kid, the Yankee L, he just picked him up. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Aponte, he got him as well. Don't sleep. Stay wide awake. The chosen one is back. We just waiting for the announcement when it's signed, sealed, and delivered to the public. We're going to take over New York City, Madison Square Garden again. You know what I'm saying? Serrano and Taylor, part 2 in Ireland. Let's get it rocking, man. Matchroom Boxing making great moves. I believe Edgar Berlanga made the right move, and I believe he's in good hands, and I believe that the Berlanga train will continue. It will continue in 2023. Yes, it will. Hate it or love it, though. The dog's on top. That's all I got to say. EB, the chosen one, man. Blessings to you all. Salute, man. I can't wait to hear where the announcement is going and when the fight date will hit. Matchroom and the Zone, another big hit. I mean, again. Yeah, I got AJ coming back to the UK. You guys do things in Saudi Arabia. You got Taylor and Serrano 2 going to Ireland. Canelo's going to Mexico. AB in Puerto Rico. That's the move.
This is what we do. Four corners.